Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a comparison with 5 Keurig coffee makers. This is kind of middle of the road to the high end of their coffee makers. So here we've got the K Slim. The K Slim is $80. The K Select is $130. The K Supreme, this is just the K Supreme, not the K Supreme Plus. The K Supreme is $140, the K Duo is $150, and the K Cafe is $190. Now, all of these go on sale different times of the year, and you can get them a little cheaper, but that's what we're up against. Now, some of these two over here are kind of specialty ones. I love the K Cafe. It's got a frother with it for doing lattes and cappuccinos, but it also does coffee. Does coffee 6, 8, 10, and 12, but it has a shot that it can do for espressos. The K Duo, it's got a full coffee pot that you can do. Very nice. You can treat it just like a coffee maker, put the filter in there, brew 12 cups of a coffee with coffee grounds. And it's also got the K-Cup side. The K Supreme, my favorite, I'll tell you that right now. I love the K Supreme and the K Supreme Plus. This is just a K-Cup machine. It's got multi-brew technology. It's got the 5 needles in the top. All the rest of these have just got the single needle at the top. The K Select, I think, is the loudest one. It's just a standard K-Cup machine. Single needle at the top. And then the K Slim. This one's been really, really popular lately. Just a standard single needle at the top. It's got 8, 10, and 12. This doesn't have ounces, but that is 6, 8, 10, and 12. This one's got 6, 8, 10, and 12. This one's got 6, 8, 10, and 12, and it's also got 6, 8, 10, and 12 cups for the coffee maker side. And this one's got 6, 8, 10, and 12. And it's got a strong brew. This one has strong brew for the K-Cup. This one has a strong brew button for the K-Cup. This one has a strong brew for the K-Cup and an over ice. This one also has a strong brew for the K-Cup side. And this one does not have a strong brew. It's just got an add water light and a descale light. So this is pretty much a basic Keurig machine. I am gearing up for my big video. This is just kind of prelude to it. I got every Keurig machine they currently make, consumer level, and I'll be setting them up in my kitchen, and I'm gonna review all of them together and kind of tell you what I think about them. But I picked 5, kind of just at random. I've got a lot more to choose from, but I just picked these 5. These were kind of up here, and I was doing some other work on them, so I thought I would just kind of explain them all to you. So let's just go over look and feel. A lot of plastic here, feels nice. This is a metal handle. This one's their little, I think this is kind of their older premium model. It's got kind of the older look to it. Same with the buttons, that's kind of their older look. K Supreme, I really love. This one's generally a plasticky feel. They got a K Supreme Plus that's got more metal on it. The Keurig K Duo, I like this one. This one looks nice. It's generally plasticky feeling though. General appearance. Okay, so this is a metal handle. This is a nice coffee maker. And that frother, that's the best frother on the market right now, I think. Just a really, really nice machine. Let's go over water reservoirs. I love this water reservoir. It's got a handle, very easy to fill up. I'll show you that water reservoir. This is my favorite water reservoir. It's got a handle. I don't know why all Keurigs are not like that. That is absolutely perfect. We got to go around back to look at the water reservoirs. Well, this one's on the side. You know, to me, these are kind of their old way of doing things. It's kind of awkward, you know. I mean, it looks nice. And again, when they're all kind of awkward like this, I use a pitcher to fill the water up instead of taking it over to the sink. Whereas this one, you can just pick it up and take it to the sink. Let's go around back. The K Slim's got a decent handle, if you want to say, kind of a gripping area for a water reservoir. I do like it. It's not the best, but it's good. So the K Duo is kind of an awkward one. This is probably the most awkward one. You're going to want to fill this one up with a pitcher. But you can, you know, it does come off and fill it up. But you're probably going to use something. And again, there's the K Cafe. So the back of these, this water reservoir you can actually move to the back side. That's pretty cool. You know, this one looks nice, but I think that's their older design. This one, the water reservoir is only in one spot. The K Slim looks really nice. So the only one that does over ice is this one. That's not that big a deal because over ice it just brews a 6-ounce coffee. It still comes out pretty hot. It's a little bit cooler, but not much. I've got detailed reviews on each one of these coffee makers. So if there's something, I'm not going to cover everything with these, but if you want to learn how to use anything on them, I've got a detailed review. And I've actually got quite a few videos on how to make different drinks with the frother. Again, this frother is just so nice. So a lot of frothers, you know, there's no electrical part here. All the electricity's here. So you just wipe this off. You can't submerge this, but I can put this in the dishwasher, submerge this, take that little black thing out. You know, a lot of frothers have electrical connections in the bottom that you can't get wet. Not this one. Very, very nice. The K Duo coffee maker. It's got a warming plate. Again, it's got this basket there for holding the coffee grounds. Very nice machine. I like the display on this one. This one's probably got the nicest display of all of them. This, yeah, it's the only one with the display. You know, these are backlit. This is kind of their older style again. It's just the push buttons. I like this new way of doing things. Same with these. These are lit up, real easy to read. And same with over here, real easy to read. You got a cappuccino and a latte side. So let's put a K-cup in and brew a cup of coffee. They all feel really good. Okay, so we got to hit coffee, 8 ounce, and I'm going to hit the K button. Over here, this one shuts off really quick. So we got to hit the K-cup side, 8 ounce. And the display shows 8 ounce. I'll hit the K button here in a second. Here we're going to do 8 ounce. I'll hit the K button. Here's just one button you press. This is 6, 8. I'm just going to press that button. Here we got to press the 8 and then the K. So I know this is the slowest, so I'll do this one. So let's go. Here, 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 here. Just sit back. K Select started first, followed by the K Cafe. Then the K Supreme wasn't far behind. Then the K Duo. You know, they all got about the same stream. Then the K Slim's the slowest. I know that already. K Select's done. The K Select is done. K Cafe is done. K Duo's done. K Supreme is not done yet. K Supreme is finishing up. And the K Slim is finishing up. So you hear all that noise. That's the K Duo and that one. Those two are noisy. The K Cafe is a little noisy. This one finished up, K Supreme, and now the K Slim. Noisy. Very noisy. Kind of noisy. The quietest Keurig I've ever owned. This thing doesn't make a peep. Same with the Slim. The Slim is very, very quiet. I'm wondering if the Slim and the Supreme are kind of sharing some of the same stuff. But noisy, very noisy when it's boiling that water. Not so much when it's brewing. When it finishes brewing, it has to fill the reservoir in there where the heating element is, and then it heats it up. Very, very noisy. Same with this one. This one's just noisy when it's doing a K-cup. It's not very noisy when it does the coffee maker side, I've noticed. And this one's just okay. This is about normal. Just do a quick, coffee cools off so quick. In my detailed reviews, they all brew about the same. Yeah, they're all, those two are 159. Yeah, they were all within. These two might have been just a scotch coat or just a little bit cooler, but not too bad. So I've tasted the coffee out of all these. These all make really good K-cup coffees. I do think so. There is a little difference. This one's got the 5 needles, the multi-brew technology that pokes 5 holes in the top, where these just a single hole. Does it make that big a difference? Not necessarily, but I do taste a little bit of difference in it. And where you'll start sensing the taste is when you do a bold. When you do a strong with that multi-brew, I can definitely start telling a difference. And with the K Supreme Plus, so again, this is the K Supreme. I've just been doing reviews on the K Supreme Plus. There's a fancier model of this one. It's got 3 levels of strong, and there's where I really taste the difference. This one definitely has a strong, and I do taste it a little bit different. They just brewed a little bit slower. You'll see the stream, it takes a little bit longer to come out. But this one was already pretty slow on a normal brew. I think that's why the K Supreme, in my opinion, tastes really good, followed by the K Mini. Again, I'm by far not a coffee expert at all. And I've just started drinking coffee in the last 3 years. So this is just kind of my opinion. And again, I'm not a coffee expert whatsoever. So let's just look, see how they did. Yeah, they all did pretty good. I've really started to like this Maxwell House. I didn't like it the first couple times, but it's actually a pretty good cup of coffee. So I've done reviews. You can use reusable K-cups in these machines. They do a pretty good job. Sometimes they leak water around the sides. I haven't quite figured that out yet, but they do a pretty good job for the most part. This one takes a special reusable K-cup because it's got the 5 needles. Most of the reusable K-cups have just got the single needle. Here's a reusable K-cup I'm talking about. See how it's just got the single needle? And you put your coffee grounds in there. And you can put a paper filter in there before you put your coffee grounds, but I've got detailed videos on a lot of the top selling reusable K-cups on it from Amazon. I've just been doing some reviews on those. These all fit under a kitchen cabinet. So they're all, they all fit under a kitchen cabinet. What, about 18, 19 inches tall. These all fit very well. Some of the reservoirs are a little tricky to get to. This one can be a little tricky when it's under a cabinet. Best reservoir ever. This one can be a little tricky too when it's under a kitchen cabinet, but not too bad. So right now, it's April 11th or 12th, I think. You can get the K-Select on the Keurig website for free, but you got to sign up for their program. And I did a video, is the program worth the money? It actually is. You got to buy quite a few K-Cups in it within a year. But you come out ahead. They're giving you a free K-Select and a K-Mini Plus, yeah. I've had really good luck. These are hard to find on Facebook Marketplace. The K-Duos, I don't know if they sell a bunch of them or not, but these are a little tricky to find. It seems like they're selling a bunch of these K-Supremes. I do find these on Facebook Marketplace once in a while. The K-Cafes are starting to show up on Facebook Marketplace. I'm not sure why. It's been a really good machine. I think people maybe just don't quite understand it. The K-Selects don't show up on Facebook Marketplace that much, and these don't show up. I think people really hold on. The K-Minis have been really, really popular right now, and people are really holding on to them. I think it's a pretty good machine. They've got it dialed in because it's quiet. It's not super fast. It's kind of basic, but it takes up, it doesn't take up a lot of space. So if you got any questions, check out my detailed videos on each one of these. I also show you how to descale. All of these need descaled, and I show you how to descale each one of them with the Keurig solution, with the white vinegar you can use. So all of these would make great coffee makers. Thanks everybody for your support. I recently surpassed 3,000 subscribers. I never thought in my wildest dreams I'd have 3,000 subscribers, but it's been just a great journey, and I enjoy everybody's support. Thank you very much. I'm going to keep doing some coffee maker reviews. Again, I'm gearing up for my big Keurig coffee maker review. Like I said, my next one's going to be, I got all 3 K Duos. I'm going to do a comparison with there's 3 K Duos. Walmart just came out with a brand new Keurig machine. I got it on order. It's coming in. I'll be doing a review on it. That's the first Keurig release I've seen in about a year. It's a cheaper version. I just finished up doing the K Supreme Plus, which is the upgraded with that. I really liked. And if you got any reviews you'd like me to do in the future, leave them in the comments down below and I'll see what I can do. And again, any questions, I check my comments on a daily basis. I'll try to answer them as best as I can. Thanks everybody for watching, and if you could, please like and subscribe.